Hello, good people. This is the Simply Elegant Show. It's your lady, Miss Suzanne. And I told you that we bring all things elegance, all things looking good, all things putting yourself together, leveling up to be a woman of class, poise, and sophistication. And if this is your kind of thing, kindly subscribe and share it with your friends who love such things. And today on set, I have none other than McKenna from World Vibe Kenya, and she'll be telling us all things nails. And remember, we can never be an elegant woman if your nails are not too put together. If you're the kind of person who chews your nails and cuts them up, then that is not elegant. So today we are bringing you the very best, and she will be telling us how to take good care of our nails, how to look good, all matters nails. And without further ado, I will ask my guest to introduce herself.
Hi everyone, my name is McKenna. My full name is Joy Rispa McKenna, but I like to go by McKenna. I am the owner of World Vibe Kenya. I am a nail technician and a nail educator. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. So McKenna, let's talk about all things nails.
Yeah.
So how can a woman take good care, and even a man take good care of her nails?
Yeah, first of all, the most important thing about taking care of your nails is hygiene. So a basic manicure is the most important thing. So if you don't feel like doing long nails or color on your nails, or even for men who would like to look presentable and elegant and excellent, you would like to start by doing just a very clean manicure for your hands, and pedicure for your feet.
So what happens during a manicure?
So a manicure, the procedure includes shortening your nails, filing them so that they don't have any rough edges or anything that when you touch your fabric you feel like it's sticking or it's hooking up with the fabric. And then we push the cuticles back, we remove the dead skin, we scrub the skin on your hands, and after cleaning and rinsing, we do a relaxing massage on your hands. If you'd like for men, you can have clear gel polish on your nails, or regular polish that is clear. Even for some women, based on what you do, you can have color or you can have clear nail polish just to make it glossy, to make it pop.
Okay. Now that you have talked about polish, maybe is there, what can you advise a woman? Maybe she's going for an executive meeting or she's going for dinner. Which kind of colors? Ama, you can do any color?
No, not so.
Yeah.
It depends with the occasion you're going, and it also depends with who you are on a regular, because some nails are not things you can just put and change the next time you're going for something. Some nails stick on for a month or even more, depending on how regular you plan to visit the salon for your nails. So the first thing you should consider is that actually what you do on a daily, and then after that, then consider this event that you're going to, this executive event that you're going to attend, or this whatever wedding or whatever. Then consider and merge the two so that you can have an in-between decision for what color to do on your nails or whatever. Like, for example, if you are an executive person and you are expected in meetings, in official meetings and so on, and here you're expecting in a glam kind of event or a wedding. Or a wedding, something that needs color, you will need to sit and decide based on the two of them, decide on whether you'll do a popping color or a more subtle color for your job, and also depending on the timeline of both things that you're having to consider. So that in line, there are colors that don't go well with certain skin tones. Like when your undertone is a certain color and you're doing another different color on your nails, there's where you're supposed to lean back. There are people who don't pop, or their skin color tends to become dull when they do certain colors. So you can also put that into consideration when deciding a color to do on your nails or on your feet. Like, for example, me myself, red makes my skin tone dull. So when I tend to do red, I do reds that are more to the warmer, like orange red or things like that. And there are people who red pops them out, so they can do wine red, dark reds, maroons, and things like those, depending on their tone. So there are actually many factors that depend, that make you want to decide or settle on a certain color. You can settle on nudes, you can settle on pastel colors, depending on your skin tones, depending on your job, depending on the event you're going to, and so on and so forth.
So now, my dear, because we are Africans and we are people of melanin,
Yeah.
which color would you advise for la melaninated women?
I would advise nude colors.
Okay.
Also, depending on your liking, there are nude colors that are so nude that they flash with your skin, and there are people who love that. And there are nude colors that are kind of popping. Like, for example, me, I'm dark. When I do a nude color that is more to the pink side, it is brighter than my skin, but it's still okay. Like, I would advise nude colors also. But there are also, colors really depend on your liking and if it's acceptable to the environment you are. And like, it depends on you and the people who matter to you.
Yes, yeah.
So like, if it's your job, it matters to you.
Yes.
So you can do whatever is in line with your job, or whatever is in line with what you do.
Okay.
Like for melanated people, I would really advise on the toned down colors. And if you can, you're choosing to go towards the pastels and the popping colors, should be very careful on how they make you look. Like, maybe use photos to decide how they make your skin look like, or your friends, and yeah, just ask around to be on the safer side.
Okay. So, my dear, tell me more about pedicures. Like, what happens? I'm seeing nowadays you guys have advanced, and
Yeah.
you're going to the spa and you are scrubbed. Like, I love those moments. They're nice. So, pedicures. Tell me about that. Are there simple pedicures, advanced pedicures? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, pedicure is one thing that is valued for its therapeutic effect on clients. So for this reason, it has grown to be like, there is a regular pedicure and there are signature pedicures for different nail spas, and then there are like advanced pedicures, like wine pedicures and jelly pedicures and paraffin wax pedicures.
Wine pedicure?
Yeah, they do red
I've
wine
never done
on your
that.
feet just to
They
make the
use red
experience-
wine on your feet?
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where else can you hear this, viewers?
Yeah.
Did you know about red wine?
Yeah,
And if
they
you're
use
gonna get,
wine and
if you're born again the legs, you can drink the wine through the
no,
through
it's
the
not
legs.
really supposed. No, it's not a must for it to be
Alcoholic,
alcoholic.
so
Yeah,
it can also
and then
be-
also the products now, because it's a wine pedicure, the products that are going to be
Wine.
used all through are wine scented and things like those. Not necessarily. You don't need to like the whole wine process. Yeah.
So you mean you waste a whole bottle of nice wine
yeah,
on legs?
but it's expensive. Like there are people who would
Instead of
pay
drinking
for
the
that.
wine.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Tell us more about that.
That is like a luxurious treatment.
It's for the
it's
high end.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is for high end. That is like, I would say it has no benefit whatsoever on your feet, or like it is treating something on your feet.
It's just the feel
luxury
good.
and yeah, you feel good, you feel nice.
So even the legs get drunk.
Yeah. You feel it's relaxing, by the way,
Yes.
and it's just
I've
like
never
when you
heard
have,
about that, by the
like
way.
when you have a coffee scrub, you know, it has the effect coffee has on you when you drink
Oh.
it relaxes you in a way that coffee would if you drink it. Yeah.
Wow.
It's like the same thing, because our skin absorbs stuff, and
Yes.
you can actually experience.
So for
the
those
relaxing,
of us like me, I don't do alcohol because I'm born again.
Yeah.
So for those of us who would really have wanted to do alcohol but they can't do, now we can go do it through the legs.
Yeah, you
Wow,
can. You
that's so
can.
interesting.
You can.
By the way, I've never heard about that.
Yeah, you
That
can.
is very,
so that
very
is part of
interesting.
luxury
Yes,
pedicure
yes.
together with things like those the coffee pedicure where everything is
You
based on
said
coffee.
also there's one called paraffin. So
Yeah,
maybe you
the
can tell us
paraffin-
each and explain how it happens, how it
Yeah.
helps. Is it
Okay.
affordable?
Okay, I think it's nice to start with the regular one,
Okay.
where this is what you should expect every time you go to a salon for a pedicure. You should expect, of course, good hygiene, sanitization of you as the client, me as a pedicurist, and sanitization of the tools. They should be clean, and then you should expect to be scrubbed your skin, like some people want from the ankle down, some people want from the knee down, and then the crazy salons that do like panda,
leg up.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, there's that also. You should expect a scrub, whatever moment it can come first or last. You should expect your dead skin scraped off from down below, and you should expect cuticles removed. You should expect your nails to be cut and filed. You should expect dirt to be removed under your nails. You should expect like total cleanliness. So for any client out there who is wanting to know what to expect, or can I ask my pedicurist to remove the dirt that is underneath my nail plate? Is it okay to do that? Is it too much to ask? No, it's not too much to ask. It is part of a pedicure, of a regular pedicure. And then there's a paraffin pedicure where after just before the scrub, you are soaked in paraffin. This is not like the paraffin where you
Is it
not
like
the
kerosene? Is it
no
petrol?
no, it's not that.
Okay.
It's not that. It's actually something that looks like a wax. So it's applied on your feet, like from the knee down, even on your soles. And then it's a liquid first, and then when it dries it becomes like you see candle wax, how when you pour it on your skin it dries up and covers you. So it stays there for some minutes, maybe 5 or so, and then it's removed, and after it's removed your skin is softer than how it was before. So that's a paraffin treatment for pedicure, for people who have tough or rough skin, or skin that tends to, especially people with dry skin. And then now there is the coffee, where every product that is used in this instant, the shower gel, the scrub, everything that is used is coffee based, is it has coffee in it. So this is actually very, very relaxing. So if maybe you're doing pedicure for therapy, like you've had a stressful week, or you have a lot you're dealing with, this is the right pedicure.
Or you've been sick.
Yeah, you can do that. And also there's that where you've had an injury on your foot, and you'd like a good professional massage that is not so rough for your injured part of the foot. There's that one also. And there's the athletics pedicure, which is done for the athletics, people who are in sports, because they really need like attention on their muscles, and so when scrubbing and doing this, that kind of pedicure for them. Yeah, so, and also the luxurious pedicure, the wine, as I mentioned. Yeah.
Okay. So those are the luxurious ones.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
there's the basic that
Yeah.
you've talked to us about.
Yeah.
And of course, even men can do these things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. There are things that would prevent you from having a pedicure, and that does not include gender. So men can do pedicures, women can do pedicures. The only time you're not allowed to do pedicures is when you have a disease that is transmittable. So you can transmit it to your nail tech or to other clients, because you're using the same basins, you're using the same tools and whatever.
And of course, we
Yeah.
are not stigmatizing, but which kind of diseases that would prevent you from doing a pedicure on someone?
Like, for example, the athlete's foot. Have you seen people with...
Yes, the white.
Yeah, between there. So that is where...
That's a medical case, right?
Yeah, they should go and get checked first, get treated, heal, and then come now and
For
do
the
their
pedicure.
pedicures. Yeah.
And I actually wanted to ask you about that. So someone with athlete's foot can't get a pedicure?
You're not supposed to. You're not
Okay.
supposed to. For the safety of your nail,
And
your
others.
and others, you're not supposed to.
So it can get infections.
Yeah.
Okay.
And others, like maybe you might have a cut or something, you might also make it worse by...
But for
the
like
chemicals and-
HIV, that's okay?
It's okay. It's perfectly okay.
Yeah.
As long as your pedicure.
Because how would you know that?
Yeah, you wouldn't
that are
know. You
HIV,
wouldn't know.
and of course
it
we
would
are
be
not
very rude.
stigmatizing.
Yeah,
Of course,
it would be very rude
of course.
to consult.
But you avoid.
and
But you are
ask
careful and you disinfect everything.
Yeah, and any procedure that is done in a nail salon should never be painful. It should never, like you should
It
never.
should never be painful.
It should never. Nothing should hurt
And then
you.
that machine really hurts
Yeah,
my
it should
skin.
not. It should not. It should not be painful. So if it's painful, it's not being done
Yes.
right. If you're getting cuts
Yes.
when you're having your pedicure done, it's not being done right because someone was there before you and they got cuts and
Yes.
you're being cut by the same. You see, it's not. It's not right. It's not right to have cuts when you're having your pedicure done and things like those. So that said, if your pedicurist is certified and is doing a good job, HIV is not really a problem because
not
they
a
will
problem.
not cut you. You will not have blood. You will not. There's nothing that. The only problem would be if there's an open wound.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have an open wound, it's not time
It's
to go
not-
for
yeah,
a pedicure.
yeah,
You
for
can
sure.
just wait for it to heal.
Yeah.
Then you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Now tell me about nails. When it comes to women, nowadays they are so much expensive nails. 10,000. You want that nails only?
Yeah.
How has it gotten there?
It has gotten there because we have nails that are like stick and go, and they are cheaper.
You can stick and go.
Yeah, you have nails
never
where
done
you
that.
can. Yeah, you can just like for example, you
If
had
you're in a
you
hurry.
had- yeah, you're in a hurry
You
and
stick
your
and
nails
go
are
and
not
you'll be
done.
looking good.
Yeah, and they'll not come off until maybe evening or the next day or even a week later. Yeah, and then there are. Now a solution to that whereby you need your nails to last longer, so we are required to use a different product for your nails for them to last longer. So that's how we got there. So of course nails that are going to last you longer without harming your natural nails are much more expensive than nails that are going to come off faster.
Yeah, like for me, I don't have a lot of time because I'm a very, very busy person. So I don't have a lot of time to keep going to the salon.
Yeah.
So what would you recommend for me?
I would recommend if you want
I want them
length,
to
if you
last
want-
the longest,
Yeah,
forever.
yeah.
I want them to last forever.
Yeah. So if you would want length, I would recommend.
I love length.
Yeah, I would recommend acrylics, which is it's a form of nail whereby you use a powder called polymer and a liquid called monomer. When they are joined, they create now the acrylic, which is very hard on your nail. So even when you hit them, even when you're working, even when you're doing the things you usually do on a normal day, they will not break. And the product is safe for your natural nails, so you are good to go, and they are going to last you 4 weeks to 6 weeks, but it is not advisable to stay with them
For too long.
Yeah.
Because of saving money.
Yeah. So there's acrylics is the longest nails can last is with acrylics. And then the other thing that is also nice, also not as bulky as acrylic, but also not as, it lasts longer than normal gel, is gum gel.
Okay.
Gum gel is also a good solution for long nails that you want them extended and you want them to last long. So you can do gum gel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which is the most long lasting and the most affordable? I don't want to say cheap.
Yeah.
Because cheap is expensive, but affordable maybe for a college girl. Remember, this show is for everyone in every sphere of life. Are you a college girl who is depending on your mom's pocket money or your dad's pocket money? Are you starting? Are you in between jobs? Where are you? It doesn't matter where you are, but the nails have to look good, and there's no excuse. Because if nails are not looking good, then the whole thing is spoiled. You are not an elegant person, you don't have class, you don't have poise. So which are the most affordable nails?
The most affordable
That last
nails-
long.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're called tips.
Okay.
Here in Kenya, everyone knows them as tips.
Okay.
So tips are plastic nails. There are full coverage and there are those that
Is
just
it the ones
cover-
they call fake nails?
Yeah. So you just place them. They are placed on your natural nail. They are buffed to flash with your own, so that someone just doesn't know these are fake nails. So they don't have the bump at the cuticle area. They are then applied the design or the color you'd like done. So that is the cheapest and the fastest way to go. If okay, not cheap as you said,
affordable.
The most
On a
affordable.
budget.
Yeah,
On a budget.
when you're on a budget and you want to do your nails, that is the way to go.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do press-on tips.
Nice. So what are the don'ts when it comes to nails?
The-
For both men and women.
Yeah.
Like never ever do that.
Yeah.
As a nail expert, what to do advise us, never do that.
So the first thing I'd say is, for everyone, don't bite your nails.
Like this.
Yeah.
Especially if you are anxious.
Yeah, don't do that. Find a way to deal with that. Some people don't even know when they are doing that, but find a way to do away with that and stop doing that, because it damages your skin. If you've noticed, people who bite their nails end up with even fat fingers. They affect even the shape of your finger at the tip. You affect a lot, and it's not presentable. It's just not elegant.
Yes.
The other thing is, if you get your nails done already, and like extensions or just gel polish on your normal, how you remove them could be classy, could be not. Some people bite them off. When you're tired of your extensions, you bite them off and you remove them. That is not nice. That is not cool, because first of all, it will ruin your natural nail. It will leave you looking bad, and if you wanted the length that has been accumulated over time of your own, it will cut it, so your nails are not going to look nice. So those, I think, according to me, those are the don'ts. Do not just put your nails in your mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't bite. That's the no.
Yeah.
Don't bite your nails. Don't chew your
bite
nails. Even
Yeah.
if you're anxious, I see that there's some balls that they sell that you can press them.
Yeah.
They're called those
Yeah.
balls. You
Yeah.
can keep pressing instead of biting your nails. You
Yeah.
can press those balls so
Yeah.
that if
Yeah.
it's anxiety, then you can just relax instead
Yeah.
of chewing
Yeah.
nails. Okay.
Yeah.
So like for these are my nails, and I have my own natural nails,
Nice.
and I have to commend you for the way you have taken time even to help me grow my nails. Because remember, I had told you that I don't like fake nails, so you told me this is what we can do, and of course it has been a journey for my nails to look like this, and I just want to appreciate you for the good job that you have done over the years. And there's a viewer outside there who would love her nails to look like mine, who love long nails but her own nails.
Yeah.
So what can they do?
So first of all, it depends on whether your nails are strong or not. There are people who have just naturally weak
Their nails
nails.
are okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
their nails that are naturally weak. So in that sense, you would like overlays. You would like your nails to have a product on top that makes them strong. So you can either do overlays with gum gel, and then people get confused about the definition of overlays. Overlays is not a product. Overlays is not something you do for your nails. Like, you cannot say, I want tips with overlays, because overlays is a way of doing something. Overlay is the act of putting a product on top of your natural nail, not the extended, not the fake nails, on top of just your natural nail to maintain your length, to maintain the strength of the nail. So you can do overlays with different products, including the one that we talked about earlier, which
Wow.
is acrylic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can do with gum gel, and you can also do with builder gel or any other hard gel. So I can advise someone who wants to grow their own nails to start a journey with overlays. Or what you can do also is you can extend your nails, and then after a month, when the nails are not yet they've not yet come off, you can go back to the salon and have them removed, and now you'll have that length that has grown over that 1 month, and then it will be overlaid on with a product on top. So that is one way to go. And another thing that you should not do when you're planning to grow your own natural nails is you should not overstay without going back to the salon, because when you overstay, they will break.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen some salons like where I started before I met you. They would say that they put you tips and they put you overlay. How is that?
Okay, you can say
And
they
the
put
tips,
you
yet the
tips.
tips are plastic nails, so they're already strong.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
because they are fake and they're plastic, they're already strong.
Yeah, so that is possible, but only the term overlay is not the right term to use there. You can, because overlay is an action, is not a product. So you can do, we have tips that are full coverage, whereby they start from your cuticle area and then the whole length is the tip. And then we have tips that are just placed on the tip of your nail, and then now the strength is brought about by the product that is put. Now that is where they call overlay, but overlay is a term that means just product on someone's natural nails. So when they say that, they usually mean a tip that is put not on the whole nail.
Or it's not like the whole nail has a plastic nail on top.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
It is put just on the tip, and then the part that doesn't have anything, now your nail, is put strength by either builder gel or gum gel or acrylic. So we have acrylic tips, we have gum gel tips, we have builder gel tips.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what it means.
Wow, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Because I thought like the plastic nails, like you put a whole nail on the bed of your nail and then you
no, it doesn't make sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
So the ones that put a whole nail.
Yeah, it's not
supposed to be done
it's not
like
supposed
that.
to be done
That
like
is
that
the wrong
because
way.
it's going to be bulky. Have you
Yes.
seen people with
bulky
bulky nails that
even
have,
they're looking like they're fat.
Yes, it's going to be
and
bulky.
naturally their nails don't look like that.
Yeah.
So you come off from the spa or the salon with the extra weight of nail.
Yes,
I've seen that. Okay. So tell us, do you train because I know there's someone outside there who is asking, I can't afford to go to college, but I would love to go to a salon where I have a passion for nails. Do you train?
Yes, I do train.
Okay.
I am actually in the verge of starting a school whereby I teach young girls or people who think that it is a dream that is very far from them to just be professionals who do a good job, because as it is right now, the nail industry is very saturated, and it is saturated with people who are not professionals, with people who are self-taught and are not doing, I'm not shaming the self-taught people.
Yes.
There are people who have taught themselves and done it well, and they've bought material that is good for like
to do the job.
Yes. And there are people who are self-taught but are not quite
professional.
Well, yes. And those ones are,
and it's always
quite
good.
A lot of
it's
them.
Always good like to acquire further skills.
Yes. So, and the client out there, a lot of clients are seeking professionalism, a lot of clients are seeking hygiene, a lot of clients are seeking elegance, and these three things are found when someone is taught the right way. When your nail tech is taught the right way, they are doing that. So that is something that I am aspiring to do. That is something that I am doing in the moment. So yes, I do training. Yes, I do educate on nail.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll be putting her number in the comment section. So if you need any training, it is your passion to be a nail stylist, it is your passion to do nails, it is your passion to make women look good, and even men to do pedicures, to do manicure. You can be able to get her, and she'll be able to train you and help you, and of course at a fee. Or is it free?
No, it's not.
Okay, it's not free.
Yeah.
Okay, so people are asking where they can find you. Where can people find you? Do you do mobile? Because nowadays people have become very busy, and COVID taught us that we can always stay home and do everything from home.
Yeah, sure. So I do mobile. I do house calls. And I am available when appointments are booked in due time. For sure, I can do house calls, and I am located currently in Kahawa West. That is where our salon is, but I am surely available for house calls.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, Makena, tell me about, you said acrylics are the most expensive nails.
Yeah.
So can someone find, is there like a version of acrylic which is affordable?
No.
No. It has to be expensive.
Yes, if it's cheap, it's not right.
It's not right.
Yeah.
Because they say that you can get acrylics for 1,000.
No, it's not
But
right.
I know acrylics go
Yeah.
for 5,000.
Yeah.
But there are some places, this saying that Kenyans say, I know a cheaper person.
Yeah, cheap is expensive. That
Yes.
is it.
Yes.
That is it.
Okay.
We have products everywhere
Okay.
that are being sold for way cheap, but these products are not good for your nails. So when you find acrylic, someone is telling you is going to do acrylics for you for a cheap price, of which I know cheap is relative, but you would say like less than 2,000 shillings.
That is not acrylic.
That is not the right acrylic product you should be putting on your nails. You should be concerned. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did you get the passion for nails?
I got the passion for nails just around 2018, when I was doing my nails so often, and I just started getting fascinated with this whole process. I sit, I have my nails done, and the joy I get when I leave a nail salon was just a lot of joy. I don't know whether it's me. I love nails, like seriously. So I live with a lot of joy, and I'm sitting there like I would really like to give someone this kind of joy. I would really like it. Really fascinated me, from just me myself doing nails, having someone else do my nails. So I saw it fit for me to just go to school and learn this thing and start doing it.
And you went to college and did it?
Yes.
And now you have how many years of experience in the nail industry?
So when I went to college, I went to Ashley's Academy. I did my course for just 7 months, and I was done with the whole beauty, but my passion was honestly just in nails. And after that, I was due. So that has been a good 5 years of working on nails.
Wow.
Yes.
A good 5 years.
Yeah.
Okay, what is that you see in a woman or even in a man and you're like, what? No. And you feel like hiding under the table, and that is an ouch moment for you.
In terms
when it
of
comes
nails.
to nails, yeah.
Yes. The one thing I see in women is big nails. Nails that are bigger.
What do you mean big nails?
Not
Like
yours.
mine
Not
big.
yours.
Long and
wider.
Wider.
The tip that you
Wide.
the tip
Okay.
that has been put on your nail
It's
is
wider
than yours.
Than your bed.
Yes.
What's the name of this? Like
Yeah,
my
it's
nail?
called the nail bed.
The nail bed.
Yeah.
But now the tip that has been put is
Is
wider
wider.
than my nail bed.
Yes, it makes
Oh
you
my
look
God.
tacky. It makes you look cheap. It makes you look
And it spoils the whole
DIY,
outfit.
like you did it yourself and you didn't know how to do it, and it spoils your whole look. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and another thing is when gel is on your skin. When you've applied gel, but some of it has smashed on your skin. Yes. That
Wow.
for me is...
It's a no-no.
Yeah.
And what about maybe you don't have time?
Yeah.
What can you do? Because I also find myself in the same situation sometimes, that the nails now, it has started to chip.
Yeah.
And these nails that you put as nowadays, especially you now because you're a professional, it's so hard to remove it at home.
Yes. For sure. It's not even right to remove it at home unless you are able to do it in the right way. You should just pop to a good professional salon and have them remove it. The way to remove these nails, like all of them, especially the ones that are cured under the UV, is to have them drilled until they are thin. Not to drill it off all of it, because when your nail tech drills it all of it, it's going to... she's going to
thin.
drill your natural nail, and it's going to thin. Just drill it until the product itself thins, and then now soak it with acetone. Not so long, because acetone also dehydrates your skin. When they soak it with acetone, a few minutes later, it's going to be melted. It's going to be all done. You're removed, and a nice manicure is done on your nails. Or if you want another set of nails, you can have it done, but that's the right way to get your nails removed.
Okay.
Yes.
So you should never try to remove the professional nails at home.
No,
Like
no, no.
pull them.
No, especially the ones that have products.
Okay.
Yeah. Tips, the ones that I told you are affordable. Tips, those ones they get when it's like a month old, the glue loosens up. So
you can remove them.
actually remove them at
And
home.
file.
Yeah. But the ones that have products, whether the overlays, the gum gel, the acrylic, please get it removed in the salon.
Okay.
Yes.
So in a nutshell, you are saying that a woman or even a man, for those who are concerned about elegance and how they look, for those who mind, because some people really don't care.
Yeah,
But this show is for those who mind and for those who would love to level up and to look excellent and to be women and men of class and poise. So you're saying that the nails is a must do. You must do nails for you to look good.
Yes, for sure.
Yes.
For sure. It is a must for you to have your nails done. You see, I have watched shows for dating, and I have seen men actually rejecting women because they did not have the
Nice nails.
Yeah.
And you've
They did
reminded
not-
me, there's actually my mentor, and I'll mention him, Dr. Jacobs. He's in America, and I remember he said very well that they were in a like a fellowship, or they were in a meeting for church, and they were raising their hands and of course worshiping God, and the lady in front of him had very nice nails, and as she was lifting her hands like this, Dr. Jacob said, "That is my wife," just because of the nails.
Yes.
And he approached her and told her that, you know what, I've just been noticing your nails and just seeing the way they look good, and I knew that if you can put your nails together like this, then you
can
are a
put a
good
home
woman,
together.
and you can even put a home together.
Yeah.
Imagine, just because of nails.
Yeah.
So that is how important nails
Yes,
are.
for sure.
Okay.
For sure. You can, if you don't want color, at least just do a manicure and gloss up your nails. That is going to be, because there are women who work in food industry.
Yes.
They are not allowed to have color.
Color.
But just have your nails glossy, have your cuticles in shape. And another thing I would like to say about cuticles, how I would define good nails is a clean cuticle area and a filed up, a good shape.
I'm even
for-
looking at mine.
Yeah, and a good shape for your nail.
Yes.
So a clean cuticle area, you see there are people who have embedded cuticle areas. What this means is there's extra skin that grows on your, it lies on your nail bed. It's not supposed to be like that. It makes your nails look bad. So when you have your manicure done, they are going to push it back, and if there is excess skin that is dead, not live skin that is dead, it's going to be cut off.
So that
And
excess skin is usually dead skin.
yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be cut off, and now your nail plate is going to look sharp and clean.
Okay.
So you can have that done, but please don't just be with your nails like that if you want to look elegant.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before I forget, I want to ask about there are some men and even women whose feet smell.
Yeah.
How can you help with that?
So, first thing is a lot of people who experience odor for their feet, they usually wear closed shoes. So if your job is the one that requires you to wear closed shoes, is okay. But one thing you can do for sure is wear good quality cotton socks. If you do that, then maybe it's because you're sweating. The cotton socks are going to absorb the sweat before it gets that bad odor, and you're going to be good until the day ends. And if you have like your off days, do not wear closed shoes on your off days, or when you can. You're already at home, or you're going out in the evening, just try and get some classy open shoes to try and let your feet catch some air. And then another thing I can say is good hygiene. Like, clean your feet nicely and use good
And dry,
yeah,
especially
and,
men,
in between,
dry in
yeah,
between the toes.
your toes,
Yes.
good hygiene for your feet too.
Yeah.
So,
Good
yeah,
hygiene, eh?
that's it.
Wow. So if you maintain good hygiene, you clean your feet, you dry your feet nicely,
Yeah.
then you'll be able to have fresh smelling feet, right?
Yes.
And you can even use talcum powder, is it?
Yeah. You can for sure use that, especially if you're sweating, if you
Bicarbonate?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
If you have that problem, you can for sure use that, and also if it's severe,
Okay.
please go get checked. Have
Medical
a doctor,
help,
yeah,
medical attention.
Yes.
Okay. Wow, that is so informative. So I'm just wondering about the ladies who put these long nails. What are they called? Like
The clothes,
the clothes.
stilettos.
Yeah, the stilettos.
Yeah.
Stilettos are nice. Actually,
Yeah.
in my next appointment, you'll do me stilettos.
Okay.
I'm seeing them. They're becoming a bit fashionable and elegant. And, I love all things, nice things and elegance. But now, the long ones.
Yeah.
My question is, and women kindly don't get offended. But today we have to talk everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. My question is, these women with long nails, because I've seen them, even some friends of mine, long. How do they clean themselves like, down there?
So
How do you clean?
when I get a client who wants long nails, especially those who are not used to them,
Yes.
you kind of give them a tutorial for how to use their
And how they'll be cleaning the
so
parts.
now your hands do not work how other people's hands work. So now you have to start using this part in the
Like how do you pull up jeans and like
you
you love
just hold-
stockings so much?
you
Stilettos
surely-
on stockings, can they go together?
they can actually tear them off.
Okay.
But if you're used to, you always remember to use this part as opposed to this part. You see, as with
How do you pull up jeans with this
you
part?
just
Because you need to
you do like this,
Like this.
Yes, you hold it like whatever
Not
you're
like-
holding comes here,
here.
not like this. It comes here in between your index
That is
finger
too much
and your
trouble.
thumb. So that's what you do. You hold it like this. You make sure that this now becomes your palm. This is useless now. You do
So
not use
after I
this.
pay
You
for
do this.
the stiletto nails, no, again I have to pay for the training.
Yes.
Of
I
how-
No,
how
I
to
train
use
you.
my
I
nails.
train you for
It's free.
I will just tell
So
you what to do,
these women are even able to clean their private parts.
Yes, for
with
sure,
those nails.
for sure, for sure. There's some are even able to wash their clothes with their
With
hands.
those nails and
yeah,
this, the clothes.
Yeah. You just
Wow.
make sure you do
Women,
not use
we
your
are
palm.
powerful.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Goodness, those nails, I've been wanting to ask you, but I keep on forgetting. I always want to ask you, how do those women with those long nails like this, how do they
Yeah.
even make their bed?
Yeah.
So you train them,
Yeah,
to
you
even
tell
make
them,
their
yeah.
bed, how
Yeah.
to wear stockings, so you can even wear stockings with those clothes.
Yes. For
But
sure.
are those nails elegant? To say the truth.
I don't want to offend anyone.
Okay.
But talking about elegance, we have preference, we have what you would like to do, and now we have elegance. I would say they are not. I would say there are spaces and places you cannot step in with those kind of nails. There are places they are meant for, and there are places they are not meant for. So I wouldn't necessarily
those nails
call
are
them
meant for?
elegant. They're meant for glam. They are meant for models. They are meant for these people who are like their business is the show, the glam, and things like those.
No official, yeah.
Not official.
Can you even type
not-
with those nails?
Yes, you cannot. You can actually not. So if your job requires some kind of a lot of working with your hands, it's not practical. It's just not the thing for
Okay, so after you've gotten your nails done, the manicure is well done, of course, by McKenna. So how do you maintain the cleanness of the nails?
So you get a brush. I actually give out brushes and a cuticle oil when you're leaving
Your spa.
my spa.
Okay.
So you get a brush for every time you do something that gets them dirty underneath. You can wash and brush them. And then the cuticle oil is for every time you wash your hands, remember to hydrate your cuticles with the cuticle oil. So that is basically how you take care of them. And another thing is to remember to treat your nails as jewels. Do not treat them as tools. If you need to pluck off a sticker from something you've bought, do not do it with your nails.
Or to attack.
Yes. Do not use your nails. Let your nails not help you.
Yes.
Your hands are meant to help you, but not your nails.
Yes.
If you cannot do it with your hands, find a tool that will help you to do it.
Okay.
Then you will not have painful breaking of the nails and such things.
Okay, nice. So women and men, we have had all things nails, and I'm sure this has not been so conclusive, but we are going to invite Madam McKenna again to tell us all things nails. But for now, she's told us that they can never be elegance without good looking nails. You don't chew your nails, you don't bite them. And if you need to cut your nails, you need to use a nail cutter. Don't use your teeth. She has also told us, don't use your nails as tools. They're jewels, so treat them well and they'll make you look good. They will add to the glamour. They will add to the sophistication. You look like a well put together woman. And also remember that she's available for house calls, and she can come to the comfort of your home and do your nails. So there's no excuse that there was traffic, I didn't have time. She's available, and we'll be putting her number down on the comment section. And from today onwards, I know that your nails will be looking the part. They will be looking glamorous. And she also told us about the different types of color and which color to use where, and she'll be advising you on that if you go to her spa. And I want to thank you, McKenna, for coming.
You're welcome.
And as we
Thank you
wind
very
up,
much.
tell me, they say that red is the color of power. So how is that in a nutshell?
Red is classic. Red speaks. You see, when you have other nails, other colors, you do not really, they're nice, yes, they are nicely done, but you do not strike, you do not, I don't know how to
Presence.
call it.
You don't have a presence.
Yeah. Your nails do not speak. You might have a dress that speaks, but red actually speaks.
It's the color of power.
Yes. When you go in a room with red nails, with the right shade of red for your complexion, it actually speaks. Yes.
So red speaks.
Yes.
So for those of us who don't love red, me inclusive, I'm not a big fan of red.
But it's nice.
But
when
it's
you
nice.
when you have it done nicely.
So now we can do it.
Take
We can
time.
wear
Yes,
red.
you can actually wear red. Can I ask a question? I
Ask.
know it's your set,
Ask.
but what is the reason, would you say,
That I don't love red.
Yes.
I find it too much. Like I find like now this that you did, like a French, I find it very calm
Subtle,
and
yeah.
subtle and not
Yeah.
shouting,
Yeah.
and I'm not screaming for attention.
Yeah.
So maybe you can demystify
Yeah.
on red being a color of seeking for attention.
Yeah.
Yes.
You see, if you're in that position where you're in, what you can do is you can start off small. You can start off by a red French. So that you're in the comfort with the nude that is on your nail plate, and then there's red on, and then you go progressing. You can do ombres that are with red and your nude, so it tones it down. You can do a red that is not so screaming. You can try and find what kind of reds you love, even in terms of like a red dress. What shade of red dress would you wear, and try and see if you can do it on your. But red is a nice color, is a classic color for nails.
Okay. Now I know we are winding up, but it would be so sad if we wind up before I ask you this question. For me, you already know that I have a problem of the dead skin coming back all the time.
Yeah.
And I was thinking maybe it's because we scrub too much, or what happens, or is it genetic, or what is wrong with me, or do I wear sandals most of the time, or open shoes, which I don't because I'm a high heels girl and I live on high heels. So what can you say about that? Like the dead skin, you know what I mean? At my feet, the dead skin keeps on coming back,
It's
so I have to
almost
keep coming to you, and you have to keep eating my money all the time. Yes.
I have on that.
Yeah.
I also have had clients who have said, that before I started doing my pedicure, it was not growing as much as it
now.
does
Yeah,
now
me
that
too.
I do my pedicure.
Yeah.
So what happens is there are three tools that are used to scrape off your dead skin underneath. So there's a scraper, which you don't use on everyone. If someone doesn't have like heavy dead skin, you don't use a scraper. Do you know the scraper is the one that looks like a grater for the kitchen?
For the carrots.
Yeah,
Your carrots.
yeah. You don't have to use it on everyone. So there's that, and then there's a pumice stone, and then there's a buffer, a foot file. It is used for buffing. So this last part is what determines how fast they will grow. If you're after the pedicure, after the scraping, you are buffed the right way until the spikes, the small skin that is left hanging, is all of it lying down and smooth. There is no room for it to start peeling off because it has been buffed really well and it is really smooth. However, what causes another reason that causes the dead skin to come back fast is because now we've removed the dead skin do you know that dead skin is actually important? The dead skin that was there, it was supposed to protect your live skin, and now we've removed it. Now this skin that has been remains. Yes,
Okay.
It is soft and it has not been used to harsh conditions. You see, so it is like a defense mechanism for your body. Because it is out there, it tends to dry fast for it to protect the inner one that is there. It dies faster for it to protect the inner one. So to prevent that, after a pedicure, make sure that your feet are hydrated every day. Use an oil that is good, maybe coconut oil. Some people use petroleum jelly, but that only works when you've washed your feet and it has like moisture, so you can lock the moisture in. But you can use coconut oil, jojoba oil, all those kinds of oil when you wash your feet and you're now going to sleep. It will
Where
help
can we
with
get
that.
these oils?
These oils you can get in
Or do you sell them at the spa?
No, I do not sell them at the spa, but I think if someone would reach out to me, I can
You can recommend,
I can
yes.
recommend on where the nice shops, depending on the actual problem you want to solve with the oil.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know we will be bringing a nutritionist soon on set, but are there foods that someone can eat to help with the nail growth or
Or
nice
the
nails
nails
or
to
the
become-
strong nails?
Yeah.
Yes, like the diet.
So about that, I have been also doing my research, and I have found out that skin is made of keratin, if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
And that is built by, a lot of people say rice, and I would classify rice as
starch.
It's starch.
Yeah, rice water nowadays is solving even marital problems. rice water.
Yeah, so-
rice water this, rice water that.
So yeah. I have seen rice.
And okra water.
Yeah, I have seen rice, not rice water, but actually just rice, has marginally been able to solve the problem of breakages and weak nails. Yeah, so when you eat rice,
Yeah,
when
okay.
you eat
I'll
rice,
eat
you
some
can
rice
solve-
tonight.
Yeah.
I'll eat
Yeah,
some
so
rice.
that-
So thank you so much, McKenna, for coming.
You're
And I know
welcome.
my viewers have been helped. And I know from today henceforth, your nails are going to look the part. They are going to look good. Remember, even if you have a very expensive outfit and your nails are chipped and you have beaten them, you have chewed them, they are cracked nails, you cannot look elegant with bad nails. And so I want to thank you for coming, and I know that we will continue having you in this interview so that you can continue enlightening us and telling us how to keep our nails together. And I just want to appreciate you even for making women look good, for bringing glamour, for making them look excellent. And you have said that you can train. So for the young people whose passion is to train in the nail industry, McKenna is available. And our shoes have been done by Emirates Shoes Collection. Our outfits have been done by Zamaya Collection. And as you can see, all this glamour behind us where the set is happening, this has been done by S&D Interiors and Exteriors. Make sure you catch them up in their pages. If you need anything, they'll be willing to help. And until next time, it is bye for now.